Hello, good morning, good afternoon, welcome. I'm very pleased to be joined by Tracy Scott. Tracy is the Development Director at RES, which is a well-known, renewable energy developer. Who's done a lot of work, above all in the UK, around, wind and solar, and now green hydrogen. So welcome, Tracy. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thanks. And you're going to be speaking at one of our live events, which is coming up in the 9th, 10th, 11th of April in London. Obviously, working on a project there in the UK, looking at I think the sort of decarbonisation of a key part of the consumer goods sector, which is obviously tissue papers. And maybe you want to sort of give us an overview of the project and where you are and what are some of the challenges you faced and indeed are overcoming.
Yes, certainly. So you're right. We are working with Kimberley Clark at their North Fleet factory, which is where they manufacture the Andrex toilet rolls. We have recently entered a joint venture with Octopus Energy Generation, which is our Hyro joint venture company to develop green hydrogen projects throughout the UK. And this project with Kimberley Clark is our first project. We submitted that project into the first round of the hydrogen business model, and we were very successful in that. And we're in now the final stages of securing that subsidy contract and all the other contracts that go along with getting to FID on that project. And
Yeah.
it's a really good first project for us. It's decarbonising the manufacturing process. So Kimberley Clark are replacing their natural gas boilers with hydrogen ready dual fuel boilers. And in essence, we're developing an electrolyzer project literally in their car park right next to their current facility, and we'll be supplying green hydrogen directly into their boiler house to fuel those boilers.
Yeah. And do they have to have much of a capex investment on their side? And how are you able to convince or get Kimberly Clark on board? I mean,
So yes, they are replacing their boilers. So there is a capex cost to them as a business. We've been really pleased with Kimberley Clark and how they have gone about their decarbonisation journey. They are, first of a kind, really. They're paving the way, and they're working collaboratively with us and boiler manufacturers to ensure that these first projects get underway, and we can prove the technology both on the boiler side and the electrolyzer side, and get the industry moving really as a whole.
yeah. And in terms of the financing, you mentioned sort of proving the technology. It is obviously all quite new. Certainly putting all the various components together. From the financing of the project, from I guess for your activities and Octopus's, how have you financed that? Have you had commercial finance partners?
So I'd say, working on the JV with Octopus, so the overall owner of the asset when it's fully operational will be one of the Octopus funds.
Hmm.
And we're obviously in discussions with DESNZ, the Department of Energy Security and Net Zero, around the subsidy, and part of that hydrogen business model subsidy is the Net Zero Hydrogen Fund, which is a 20% capex grant,
Right.
which is available and which we've applied for and been successful in achieving.
Excellent. And other beyond, I mean, in terms of the timeline, you mentioned planning and obviously this is new. I guess have there been more hurdles around the sort of health and safety side? What are some of what is new for you in terms of this project compared to maybe your history in terms of renewables?
So, to be fair, a lot of it is very similar, and obviously RES have got those transferable skills in securing the land, the grid, the planning, that sort of engineering design side of things. What's new and different about a green hydrogen electrolyzer project compared to, say, a wind farm or a solar farm, is predominantly the off-taker, because that we haven't had to find somebody to buy our energy before. So those relationships that we're now building with Kimberley Clark and others is pivotal to that. And as you mentioned there, the health and safety is completely different. The project that we're working on at North Fleet, because of the volumes of hydrogen both produced and stored, we're not a coma site,
Right.
and we're below the limits as well for hazardous substance consent. So
Hmm.
we took the very conscious decision at the beginning of our joint venture that we would start smallish, obviously above the threshold for the government subsidy, but we didn't want to go in with a massive project straight away. We wanted to learn, to understand all the implications, be that health and safety, be it finance, be it planning, be it environment. One of the other things that we have to do on this project is an environmental permit. Well, that's new to us as well. We don't
Hmm.
need one of those for solar or wind. So we wanted to specifically learn as we go along. I'm sure we'll make mistakes. We've made a few already. We've learned from those. Um,
Yeah.
and then that will give us as a team a good grounding then to be able to proceed on to bigger projects and different applications. And we're all already lined up several projects for HAR2 and
Mhm.
already thinking about HAR3 as well. And those projects are getting systematically bigger as we progress.
Yeah, we didn't actually mention what is this actual scale of the project? Is it measured in, I guess, megawatts?
Yeah, apologies. It is 15 megawatts electrical in, which
Mhm.
converts to 10.6 megawatts higher heat value of hydrogen out.
Yeah, perfect. Excellent. And your next sort of projects down the road along the pipeline, are they sort of similar level, or you've got some others that may be a bit bigger, depending on, I guess, the off-takers?
Yeah, so I can't say too much about HAR2 projects for obvious reasons, but we've got some bigger projects, some 20 and 30 megawatt projects in there. Also, some different off-takers we're talking to about various projects from some e-methanol producers, some sort of building, construction, bitumen, asphalt, those sort of processes. And then again, some industrial heat processes like the paper mills, glass, steel, those
Yeah.
kind of industries.
Excellent. Well done. It's been fascinating to chat to you. Fascinating to see this project, come together. Obviously, it's I guess the birth of an industry. We've got some good sort of regulation. We've obviously got a huge market to decarbonise. So we look forward to seeing RES and Digital Partners Octopus Energy progress in the field and build up your expertise and we look forward to helping accelerate that as well. So many thanks, Tracy, for taking the time to share some of your thoughts today. And we look forward to seeing you face to face come the 10th, 11th of April in London.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity and looking forward to the event.
Excellent. Many thanks. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you.